Hello, Rainollon here. Today is another build showcase, and it's the Xoris. So, let us immediately start. Let's start with the mods. The mods I'm using on my Xoris, I'm using Pressure Point, which gives you melee damage, given as Reflect, which gives you heavy attack efficiency, and on melee kill, you get 20 initial combo for 20 seconds, stacks up 4 times. So after 4 kills, that's 80 initial combo, which is 5x all the time. Given as Steel for critical chance, doubled on a heavy attack, and also after 4 kills, you get 220% critical damage, and given as Elementalist, status damage, and also on melee kill, you get 120 status chance after 4 kills, which is quite good. Killing Blow for melee damage on a heavy attack, and 60% heavy attack Vine of Speed. Amalgam Organ Shatter for critical damage and heavy attack Vine of Speed. Volcanic Edge for heat and status chance, and Vicious Frost for cold and status chance. Cold and heat gives you blast. These are the mods. I'm also using Whirlwind, which gives you 180% projectile speed. This will make the glaive fly really fast. So these are the mods. For the Arcane melee influence on a electricity status, which on a heavy attack on Xoris, you have a guaranteed chance to proc electricity, which has a 20% chance to proc influence. And when influence procs, you will spread every elemental effect in a 20 meter radius for 18 seconds. This is going to help out with clear, and it's a must-have for Xoris. For the stats here, the only thing we care here is the right over here. Critical chance is really good, crit multi is good, status chance is fine. It also explodes in 9 meter radius, doing electricity and blast, guaranteed electricity, and also you add a 20 meter when you proc influence. It's quite good. Riven disposition on this weapon is horrible, so I will not recommend at all. So this is the build, the stats, the mods. There's another one if you want to focus on purely on electricity. It's this one over here. I'm using only electricity here, and I removed the Galvanized Elementalist for regular Melee Elementalist. Melee Elementalist gives you 10% more status damage, which is a lot of damage increase, and also heavy attack 1 speed, which is quite noticeable. I also did remove Volcanic Edge and Vicious Frost for Blood Rush, which gives you 40% critical chance, stacks equal multiplier. So we will have 5x all the time thanks to Galvanized Reflect, which is 160% critical chance, which is nice. And Corrupted Charge, which gives you plus 30 initial combo, which is another X, which is 6x all the time. It's really good. So if you want to focus fully on electricity, this is for you. If you want to try out Blast, this is quite nice. I'm going to show you the Blast build in game. So I think it's time for me to show you this weapon. I'm going to use only Ember, Xoris, no primary, no secondary, no Sentinel, nor Cat or Dog, just Ember and Xoris. That's it. So let us immediately start. And we are in. Boom. That's satisfying. So I'm going to show you this weapon against the corrupted enemies at the Void. It's a Steel Path mission. Map's called Mod. Against the corrupted enemies. I will not use any buffs. I don't need to use any buffs. This weapon is just going to do everything for me. So the way you use the heavy attack Xoris setup is you hold E, you will toss it, and you press the alternative fire mode button, which is the middle mouse, to detonate it. And once you detonate it, will return to you, and then you repeat that process. So it explodes in a 9 meter radius, which has a guaranteed chance to proc electricity. Then you have a 20% chance to proc influence, which will spread every status effect that you proc on that small group in a 20 meter radius. I have Blast, so when I proc electricity with influence, I'm going to spread the blast in a 20 meter radius, which is going to just help me out with clear. So I add another layer of clear. Boom. This is the Xmas enemy. One toss. There we go. Dead. Oh, that clear is satisfying. I've been releasing some really horrible weapons in the past week. I finally am using something that is good and satisfying. Toss. The clear is just so nice. It's so nice. Where are my enemies? They're all dying really fast. Oh, there they are. Ah, never mind. They're gone. Oh, no, never mind. They're also gone. It's so good. You hit really hard, and also you proc electricity, which is a damage over time that scales really high because you're building it for heavy attack, and heavy attack builds do hit hard. So if they somehow survive the initial hit, the electricity is going to kill them. And the synergy between the electricity on a heavy attack with the influence, it's just so good. Guaranteed electricity, it's just so good. Alright, War is yapping. He loves yapping. Look at that clear. It's so good. Toss. Boom. Oh. The other setup is also good. You don't really need... Oh, there is War, and I think War is dead. Yep, War is dead. 2 tosses and he's dead. Look at the clear. This is also the largest AoE glaive in terms of explosion and heavy attack. It has 9. Every other glaive has like less than 7. So you don't need to use volatile quick return at all. This is the only glaive that doesn't need it at all. Other glaives have a like really small AoE, so volatile quick return does help them a ton. This one doesn't need it. It's just quite nice. So you just add another layer of damage and clear. Up, Acolyte. I think he's dead. Misery. Electricity proc. One more. Oh, so close. There you go. Nearly 1 toss. That's also without any buffs or armor strip. If I used at least my third ability to armor strip the armor from the Acolyte, I think he will definitely die from the electricity proc. My initial hit will definitely do much more damage. Oof, that clear, man. It's so good. It's one of the best glaives. Some people say this is the best glaive. For me personally it is. When it comes to clearing, it's the best one. Some people say the Falcor. Falcor is really, really good. But only if you have a really good Riven. Falcor does have a higher stash chance, which opens up for gas and blast builds much better than the Xoris. And it also has a slightly higher base damage, but other stats are just weaker. So if you have a really good Riven on the Falcor, Falcor is better. But without a Riven, I will not say Falcor is better. I think Falcor is like a 5 to 10 weaker than this thing. Glaives are more focused on crit than they are focused on status. But status does help. And yeah, I think I've shown this weapon enough. I think it's you already see that it's really good. It's very easy to use. You just hold the press alternative armor button and everything's dead. Player is just really good. Yeah, it's time for me to leave. Give me just a second. Xoris is really, really good. You get this thing for free. It's literally the best glaive, I'll say. You can fight me and say this glaive is better. Maybe there is a glaive that is better at single target. But when it comes to clear, this one is just straight to the point. It's just really good. It's one of the best clear weapons in this entire game. You get it for free. It's good. It does work on every faction. Does good damage. Good single target. It's just good. I will highly recommend this build. Both of the builds. Try them both out. 6 formas setup. Maybe you don't really need to use 6 formas. Maybe you need to use like 4 formas. Maybe. Or maybe 3 to 4 formas, I will say. But yeah, I will highly recommend this weapon and the builds. Thank you everybody yet again for watching. Leave a like, sub, and see you all next time. Thank you. Goodbye.